Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you all about overhyped products on YouTube. There are a lot. There are going to be a lot of products out there that people are going to recommend to you and they're going to tell you, you need to go buy this, this is the best product, they're going to use it in every tutorial. Maybe they like it, but in my opinion is way not worth the hype. There are a lot of products out there that I have purchased because of YouTube and where I'm kind of like, really? This is what everybody else is raving on about. So first and foremost, I'm going to go through a couple of products that are not worth the hype, and then at the end of this video I'm going to list some products that are definitely worth the hype. So I just want to go through a few, and I'll kind of do a few of these videos because I don't have all of the products sitting in front of me, because like I've said in multiple videos before, we just moved into this house and my stuff is scattered everywhere. I don't know where anything is. So I'm just going to kind of go through the products I know where they are. One of the products that I hated more than any other product, and you might be shocked, Urban Decay Naked 1 and 2. I don't have Naked 3, but I will never buy it because I am not a fan. And I'll tell you why. It has nothing to do with the color choices because I think that the colors are actually super beautiful. However, in my opinion, I'm wearing, I wore Urban Decay shadows yesterday. I wore all shadows from the Naked palette because I wanted to just give it one more go before making sure to tell you guys whether I really hated it or loved it. And I was so disappointed in the way that my makeup looked. So the reason that I don't like these shadows and the reason that I don't like any Urban Decay shadows is twofold. So I feel bad because Urban Decay is a cool brand. I like them. I think they're a good brand. I just don't like their shadows. I think that for the price, this is $52. $52 for that. And a lot of people love it. They swear by it. But what I don't like about the shadows is that, so you'll see, like, they're super pigmented, they're very beautiful, and so you can kind of see they're pigmented, and when you swatch them, you'll be like, wow, the colors are so beautiful. And they are really pigmented, they're very beautiful, they blend really nicely until they don't. Everything's just looking real muddy and real choppy, and the eyeshadows don't stay for shit. Like, I don't know if it's just me, and you guys can tell me, is this just me? Maybe I'm just the one who doesn't like these shadows, but I feel like for the money, there are so much better options than these Urban Decay shadows. So recently I put up a haul where I showed you guys that I bought the Urban Decay Pulp Fiction palette. I shouldn't really have bought it because, for one, I know I don't like Urban Decay shadows. And I knew before I bought this, but I really thought maybe it's just the Naked 1 and 2 palettes that I'm not a fan of. And it's not. I don't like the shadows in this either. I put it on and, like, you swatch it and you're like, wow, so pigmented. They're great eyeshadows. And they're super pigmented. But for me, they're patchy. Maybe I'm crazy, but they're super patchy. Like, when I blend them out, even there, like dark, 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 like lighter, there's dark. It's just not my favorite eyeshadows, and so I think these products are super overhyped. I think they're overhyped just for the fact that somebody on YouTube bought them, Urban Decay makes them, they're a high-end makeup brand, and people just want to love them. I don't like them. I will keep them, and I'm not complaining because I just think it's stupid to complain, but I'm just not a huge fan of them. Now, if you're looking for, if you think, okay, well, if you don't like the Urban Decay shadows, then what do you recommend for eyeshadows? Highly, 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 highly recommend Makeup Geek shadows. If you're gonna pay for an eyeshadow palette, you can get more colors for less with the Makeup Geek shadows. I apologize for my voice. I'm starting to get sick, so my voice is going away. They're really, really highly pigmented. They're very beautiful, and they're really inexpensive. So I would highly recommend the Makeup Geek shadows or the Coastal Scents 252 palette. This has basically every single color that the Urban Decay Naked 1, 2, and 3 have in it, except for it's a fraction of the price of one of the palettes. This costs $25 and you get 252 eyeshadows. And I know I've talked about it a million times, but why don't you own it? I won't buy any more eyeshadows unless they're Makeup Geek, or I really don't think I will, and I don't think I will because I know I can get good value in these. The shadows that I'm wearing today, I applied at 6 o'clock this morning. It's about 8 o'clock at night right now, and they're exactly where I put them, and they look exactly like they did when I put them on this morning. And they are 100% Coastal Scents. So I just love them. The shadows blend out amazingly. The products are just, they they stand alone in my opinion, and the price point is fantastic. So I would say don't even waste your money on those high-end brands. When people are like, go get the Urban Decay Naked, it's what you're paying for is the name and the packaging. The product, in my opinion, waste of time. Another product that has been highly hyped that I'm going to return that I actually super hate, and you may be like, Christy, you put that in a favorites video not long ago. Well, it was a few months ago. I put it in a favorites video, and I'll tell you why. Because I thought maybe I liked it, maybe I didn't quite know. I should never have added it into the favorites video, because the favorites video, you've been trying it out, you use the product, you know that you like it, you have been using it daily, and then you should put it in your favorites video. I had not done that. I had just recently purchased it, but I was excited about Tarte. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. Now, the reason I don't like this foundation is so many, it's like tenfold why I don't like it. Number one, the price point. I believe this was around the $40-something mark. Super expensive for any sort of high-end foundation anyway, or foundation in general. That's just super freaking expensive. What did I just do? Number two, yes, it's full coverage, but it is very, very thick. Like super, super pudding thick. Very, very thick. Which is fine. I'm not a huge fan of super thick foundations. Number three, the most important thing to me is it doesn't wear beautifully. It wears very cakey. I put it all over my face yesterday. I wore it yesterday to test it out with the Urban Decay shadows as well, to kind of see. I wanted to make sure that I didn't like this product before I came on and just said, I hate this product, it sucks, total asshole. But it does. I don't like it. A lot of people love it. I think that it looks way too cakey. On my nose, after the end of the day, my nose is basically foundationless. Now, I won't telling you, I have not touched up my makeup other than putting on new lip product since I did my makeup at 6 o'clock this morning. So if you're looking for a great full coverage foundation that is not the Tarte Amazonian Clay, I would recommend the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. This is a fraction of the cost again, and it works better. It's not as thick, but it is exceptionally full coverage. I used this in I think my last tutorial, which was the intense smoky eye Halloween type of tutorial. Really, really good, you guys. It's a beautiful foundation. It lasts all day. It doesn't cake up. It's very full coverage. It's very like porcelain doll skin look. Beautiful. I highly recommend this. I do not recommend this. Maybe somebody would like this, but I really, really don't, and I think I'm gonna return it. Even though I've had it for a while, it's hard for me to let it sit in my drawer and not get used. My third product that I'm going to mention is not something that I hate and I still use every day, but I don't necessarily know if it's worth all of the hype that surrounds it on YouTube. And that is the Anastasia Contour Kit. I'm not saying this product is bad. I'm not saying anything about it other than it's not a revolutionary, amazing thing that you couldn't dupe out with other products. It does work fine. The colors that are in it are good. I like the way that they look. The way they apply is a tad bit patchy in my opinion. It's not horrible, but it's not amazing. So I don't really use these ones as much. I did use the banana shade under my eyes to highlight one day, and I was not a fan of the way that it looked. I'm really not a fan of setting my under eye makeup. It's just my skin in general. But I think this is a fine product. I just don't know if it's as good as everyone makes it out to be. Everyone makes these products to seem like they are be all end all. You have to get these. Oh my god, pick them up. And I'm telling you why they're telling you that is because they're getting paid to tell you that. I will only do an honest review, and to be honest, I don't get very many of these. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm very honest and because I say, this is a fucking shithole. This isn't. I shouldn't have held that one up when I said it. But I'll hold up a next one that I really didn't like at all. So I just want to let you guys know that I hardly get any products sent to me to review for you guys on YouTube because I'm very honest and I just don't want you to waste your money on something it's unnecessary just so that you can have a brand name product. I did the same thing and I regret it. So just learn from my mistakes. It's, you know, past is the past, the future is now. Now maybe I am wearing this wrong. Maybe I feel like I'm using it via the directions. I like the way it smells. And that's pretty much the only thing I like about it. And that is Benefit's The Porefessional. Maybe it's just that I hate primers in general. But when I wear this, my makeup slides off like a mofo. It is like just awful. I just really don't like the way that it sits on my skin. I don't like the way that my makeup applies. I don't like the way that my foundation slides around. I don't feel like this primes my skin and keeps my makeup on longer. I feel like it does the opposite, and maybe that's just my skin type. But for me, every time someone's like, go get the Benefit Professional, I'm just like, no. This was $10 for this puny ass, it looks so big when I hold it up to the screen. It's a little, but same with the Anastasia contour kit. That shit is so small. Like, you look at it, and when you see it in the YouTube video and everybody's holding it up and they're like, my new Anastasia contour kit. That shit is a baby small. It's like, when I saw it, I was like, that's the contour kit? That's the contour kit? All right, yeah, it is. Very small. I just think that for the money, you can get such better products. Now, I'm going to mention a couple of products that are not overhyped that I have mentioned in the past that people say, oh yeah, you need to go buy it, and is actually true. As all of you know, I'm a huge Josie Maran Argan Milk fan. Josie Maran in general, I always heard people talking about it on YouTube, and I heard them saying, oh my god, Josie Maran Argan Oil, go get it, go get it. It really is great. Maybe other argan oils are good, but I really love the argan milk. It's changed my skin. I have no blemishes, I never do. Because of this, my skin is fantastic because of this. So another product that is massively underhyped on YouTube, which frustrates the shit out of me because it's such an excellent product, is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit, which I have mentioned in a couple of videos, but this is a really good product, you guys. It is so easy to use, and it's perfect for the beginner who wants really good eyebrows but without paying a whole ton. Today, I did use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. It is better than the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. I had just found it. I had totally lost it, and now I found it, and so I used it today. My eyebrows don't budge when I use the Anastasia, but my eyebrows do budge a little bit with this, meaning like the corner of the tail might like go away, so I have like a really short brow on this side. If you kind of set it with the powder side, it should be a little bit better, but for $3, you really can't complain. It's a really good product, especially for somebody that's on a tighter budget and spending, you know, 25 bucks on the Anastasia Dip Brow. But really, it's a really good product, and I think it deserves a lot more hype than it gets. So, I don't know, I just want to give you guys that there. I'm just gonna finish this video off by saying not all high-end makeup products are bad, not all low-end makeup products are good, and vice versa. I want you guys to know that there are some high-end makeup products that I am obsessed with, that I will use forever, and that I really do love. And there are some low-end makeup products that I hate, and there are some that I love, and there is just a mixture of both. So you're gonna find both ends of the spectrum. Just don't trust everything that you hear online. What I would highly recommend, it's very difficult to do, but if you are going to buy any of these makeup products, try to go into like Sephora and purchase them, and I'll tell you why. Because for one, you can test them on your skin and kind of see like, is this even worth it? Because sometimes when you see it in person, it takes the, I don't know how to like explain it, but sometimes when you hype up these makeup products in your head and you're like, oh my god, I cannot wait to get this, you order it, you get it in the mail, you're so excited, and then you get it to your house and you're like, well, this is disappointing.